okay? This is the 5th generation of Dihao, as a golden signboard of tutors in the Chinese market has sold more than 4 million units in the past 16 years. Today, he has updated to the 5th generation drive, upgrading from the BMA architecture of the 4th generation Emgrand to the BMA Evil architecture. What changes has that brought to the product? What was his strength? Let's take a look at this video today.
Driving and designing this car first is to apply Chinese art to a new height. The first is the body color. There is a Qianshan King model that is very textured, and Qiangashan is composed of 12 heels, which corresponds to the perfect meaning of 10. What about the inclined plane? I think it is good looking enough and very slender. After all, the body has reached 48 millimeters. In short, I think the 5th generation is the best. Technically, it has become more atmospheric and textured.
The changes in the window are also very big. The most intuitive thing is that the entire series is equipped with Fly Me Oo's smart seat system, and the screen has also been upgraded to 14.6 inches. This is almost less than 100,000 yuan. Among fuel vehicles, you can buy a car with the best smart meal assistance experience. Of course, this also means that the entire underlying electronic and electrical architecture will be upgraded, so the fluency of using the entire system, including the functional experience, will be better than that of the 4th generation, which is a very obvious improvement. Secondly, I talk about the design aspect of the entire nature is also now. It has a more high-end feel. On the one hand, this manifestation comes from the fact that almost all places your body can receive are made of soft leather baggage, which is actually quite rare. Secondly, I think that this kind of light is now more used in the processing of the entire keys, including the area of the blackboard of this piano tester. At the same time, you can also see a crystal handle style in this piece. In short, the entire internal potential will make you feel better than the 4th generation D in terms of atmosphere and actual dryness, including the entire functional experience, which is obviously improved by a step. Space is also a core advantage of the 5th generation Emgrand this time, and its improvement point is actually from the lowest level. The entire architecture has been upgraded. From the 4th generation Emperor's BMA, it has now been upgraded to BMA Evo, which means that the space layout has been optimized. It has been strengthened to 2755 mm. Coupled with the body length of more than 48 millimeters. In fact, this car is no matter what it is. The internal space is really larger than this kind of A+ level data. So I'm 1.9 meters tall, and you sit on the top of your head in the back row. Although there is not much fish, there are still some legs. In fact, for my height, building this kind of A-oil truck is already a great experience. It's a great experience, and because it uses architecture, the layout of the space, for example, the floor can be more sunk. In actuality, your legs will experience improved comfort while sitting here. Speaking from the standpoint of seating coziness, if you frequently travel with 4 or 5 family members, the 5th generation Imperial has notably enhanced seat comfort. On the topic of the powertrain, the newly introduced model features a 1.5T engine combined with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, achieving an impressive 290 millimeters of torque and enabling a swift acceleration to 100 km/h in just 7.9 seconds. Such performance is truly remarkable. Of course, we will also be provided with a 1.5-liter power combination plus a CVT, which ensures a more affordable entry price, including the pursuit of a more stable effect in the entire driving experience. Finally, to sum up, this time the 5th generation Emgrand gives me the feeling that the improvements and changes really come from the changes in the underlying architecture. Because it has been upgraded from the previous BMA to BMA Evil, its space can first have a better space. The layout, so the workshop size, is larger. Moreover, its enhanced power system now offers more options, and overall, the 5th generation Emgrand represents a major upgrade over the 4th generation model. Not merely a facelift or replacement, but an impressive advancement in the entire vehicle's quality. It feels better equipped to rival brands like Xiang'an and even compete with certain joint venture A+ models favored by ride-hailing companies.